Greetings, Earthlings. Mary Sanford here. How you doing today? Um, I'm here on day 35 of my new practice, and I'm just kind of sharing with you because I kind of want to talk to my family, you know, about these things because I don't really get to see them as much as I would like, and we don't have time to sit and talk about this stuff. So I thought I would make these videos so that they can just watch it at their leisure. And then I decided to, go public because I thought maybe, I don't know, it might help someone else feel lighter today. So that's why I'm here. And, I hope that you'll celebrate with me today all the wonderful gifts in life. And, hoping to maybe connect with people that might be thinking about the same kind of stuff. So anyway, here goes. So it's day 35 of my practice. I've been going down to the Blackwater River every morning, and I play my drum and my flute, and I do a little movement, some, stretching and stuff, and sing a little bit maybe. And my purpose for that is to calm my nervous system and prepare my mind and body for just prepare my mind and body for letting go of patterns, old patterns, and thinking that doesn't really serve me anymore, and embracing and celebrating anything, everything, what I'm grateful for, in order to improve my mental health, my peace, and the quality of my life, and the quality of my family, of their lives, especially the children, because I read recently that socio-emotional maturity and development is more important than any other. It's the number one indicator of success in life, in careers, everything. The number one indicator. So I feel like that's a little bit more important than their times tables and their you know uh, fast test, FCAT, whatever they call it nowadays. So I've been really focused on, first of all, lifting myself up to a place where, I can see clearly. Um, first I had to kind of outline my vision, for my life. And that was really hard for me because I was in survival mode and I was living from day to day. And so when I started thinking about my vision and my purpose, that's kind of tricky. But my vision for my life is peace. I want to be happy and have peace, and I want my loved ones to be happy and have peace, and live a life that's not just full of chaos and drama and upset, because you live a longer, healthier life if you have peace and happiness. So anyway, I was thinking about traffic today. And, for example, you're at the Walmart and you're sitting there, you're waiting to get out. And the cars, everybody and their brother and their sister and their cousin and their uncle and their dog, they're just flying by you on the highway. You cannot get out, And you're waiting, and you're waiting, and you're waiting, and you're waiting, and you can't get out. It's kind of like life sometimes. Or heaven forbid, you have a delay, like you know, a wreck, or, you know, any kind of delay, like a hurricane, or, I mean, you're going to be delayed if you have a hurricane. Uh, your flight's canceled or changed, or stubborn people, delay. And so what I'm learning is, and I've been able to do this pretty well, but in the literal sense of, like, like one time I had 2 flat tires, and what could have been really stressful and dramatic just turned out to be a really fun adventure. you know um but then I have had it go the other way with that too, so um but that's another story. So we're talking about traffic and the way that delays affect us. And so what I've decided is, when there's a delay for any reason, that's really actually an opportunity. It's an opportunity to get still and quiet, relive a wonderful memory, you know, um, ponder the future, make plans, or just to breathe and be still and look at the trees and watch the birds, you know. um, so anyway, I've calmed my nervous system now after 35 days of doing this. And the most wonderful thing has happened. My digestion is a lot better. My sleep is a lot better, and I'm sleeping longer and more peacefully. I'm remembering my dreams more, and they're more peaceful. Except for I dreamed about Donald Trump last night. And for some reason, I was thanking him for something. I was probably being sarcastic. But anyway, that's another story. So, so where was I? Anyway, so, I've had a lot of, I'm happier. I'm laughing more, and I'm just overall feeling mostly happy, But the most wonderful thing has happened. So's my family. Yay! Everybody's happier and having a more peaceful existence. So I'm celebrating that today. Celebrating, really. Um, there, about affect, which is like the way people look, their face. Um, I can tell by Ari's affect. I mean, he's just laughing and smiling all the time. Adelina's happier, and she gets so excited. Um, my husband is smiling more. And the great thing is he's not frowning. Hardly at all. These are all steps in the right direction now, so I'm celebrating that today. And I wanted to share a story with you about Angel when he was like 4 years old. He was in the car and he goes, "Mommy, we're all gonna die." And you're like, "Oh crap, the cat's out of the bag," And so I just told him what my mama told me, and that was, "Yeah, but not today." And he just went on about his business, and he was like, "Yeah, not today." And that's a really good lesson for me about the resilience of the human mind. You know, one little phrase can save you. change your feelings about things. Just one little phrase. Not today. You know, and it's about crossing that bridge when you come to it, right? So we're going to cross that bridge when we come to it. And then when we get closer to it, of course, we start, you know, it's kind of panicking. Oh, I got to make this big bucket list, want to do this, want to do that, want to have that, and want to have this, and want to go there and go here and go there. And that's great and everything, but I don't need all that. My bucket list has one thing on it. One thing. One thing I need so I can have peace when I die. And that is to know that I raised children who have the tools they need to be successful. Whatever that looks like for them. Now, I know for Ari, success for him would be that he's happy, has a purpose for his life, and some kind of sense of himself and others. Some kind of relationship with others that is as fulfilling as it could be for him, And of course, he's going to need somebody to take care of him when we're gone. So there's that. And for Adelina, sky's the limit, baby. She's getting a good head start on the socio-emotional, maturity and all of that. And she had to learn a lot of it the hard way, unfortunately. But that's okay, because we're good. For now. So, anyway, my mantra today is, I am right where I need to be, right when I need to be there. And I'm letting go of my need for speed. Again. And I'm so, so, so grateful for the two beautiful, wonderful humans that I've managed to somehow raise through all the train wrecks. But they're great. I'm so proud of them. They are really, really wonderful. Aaron and Angel, love y'all so much. Love my family. Love my family. And I hope maybe this will make you smile a little bit more today. Make you feel a little bit lighter if you're watching. And remember, you are beautiful inside and out. Enjoy the ride, Earthlings.